The Kadosh Baruch Hu is telling you quietly, something is going to happen very soon. I didn't decide yet how. Either you're going to be here under a mushroom cloud, either you're going to be sitting here in darkness, either you're going to be floating on water here. I didn't decide yet how I'm going to do it, but it's going to happen. And our prophet said that 2,000 years ago, by the way. It's coming. So it's coming in many different ways. So you didn't get it 10 years ago when the economy collapsed. You didn't get it 5 years ago when stress and problems collapsed. But maybe now you'll get it when people here are spraying swastikas on walls. And then I have this favorite slogan that I see, never again. What do you mean, never again? Of course we wish for never again. Also in Germany they said, a Holocaust. Are you out of your mind? It can be a Holocaust. Why would somebody do that? Because history proves itself, and every 100 years we have a Holocaust. Bechol dor vador omdim alenu lechalotenu. Pesach was not too long ago. Maybe this verse I just said is familiar in your ears. Every generation, somebody's coming to destroy us. The good news is that Mashiach is coming this time. But doesn't mean everybody is going to be part of the party. You want to be part of the party. Question is, now what? Okay, what I touched now is maybe a fraction of really what's going on. Hopefully, maybe some things will be an eye-opener. I can tell you, you know what I tell people? I constantly tell people, move to Eretz Israel. You have nothing to do here. If you are a rabbi here, and you have a community, and you teach Torah all day long, and you answer people's questions, and you inspire people, and you cause people to do tshuva, and you feed hungry people, and you spread Torah, stay here and continue doing what you're doing, but still, please have ready-made passports, some cash aside, and with one leg out. But if you're just sitting here and doing nothing, so what are you doing here? What really are you doing here? I met not too long ago a young woman who came to a lecture like that, and in the lecture she asked me something, and my answer was straight out, 3 seconds, move to Eretz Israel. It's too hard. So then what do you do here? Well, you know, here we're comfortable because we have government housing. Excuse me? We get a very reduced rate from the government, Section 8. Okay. And I get food stamps and Medicare. So I told her, you poor. Yeah. So you're depending on $527 a month from the city to buy junk food in a supermarket, and you get a horrible apartment where your kids see drug addicts on the streets, and you're depending on cheap health care, and what? You're not doing here anything. Don't you rather be just poor in Israel? Just be poor in Israel. Better social services there. You'll get much more money. At least be in Israel. What are you doing here? And 3 months later, I saw her in the street, in Tzfat, with kids. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Be poor in Israel. The reality is most people here, and be honest with yourself. You don't owe me anything. You owe yourself. Be honest with yourself. Most people here, their life is stuck. Nothing moves. No promotions. No more money is coming in. No big horizons. Big deals are not really moving here. Nothing's really going on here. Here and there. But that's the sheker of this place. It's putting everybody under tardema. Tardema means a nap, like this. Here's an iPhone. So the Kadosh Baruch Hu now is already knocking on the door, and he's telling you, hello. He's pushing you out. Go. Go. You have nothing to do here. Don't think it will get better. It will get extremely worse. These things cannot get better. It will not get better. Don't think for a second and don't live in denial. It will not get better. It will get worse. Because the chemtrails will be more intense, the radiation will go higher, the food will be more poisoned, the vaccines will be more deadly, everything, the anti-Semitism will grow even worse and worse. And people say, no, Israel is very dangerous. I don't even know what you're talking about. No, there's stabbing in Israel. Stabbing! There's more stabbing in the Bronx a day than in Israel for 2 years. Yeah, if you go to the West Bank, yeah, okay, it's a little bit dangerous there. So the Kadosh Baruch Hu is already showing you, wake up. Now, how many people come to wake you up? 2 people, 3 people are brave to talk, because the rest are either numb themselves, or they're under the control of the klippah, because why would a rabbi want to come and tell you now, run away? He's going to lose his community. He's going to lose his financial support. He's going to lose his admiration from the community. And no, stay here, everything's okay. Just don't forget the check at the end of the month made out to congregation so-and-so. And I'm not laughing at anybody, but that's the reality. Really, the anti-Semitism is just a tool, one of the many of the Kadosh Baruch Hu, to tell you, Chevre, wake up. You know how many people ran away from the Holocaust in Europe? About 40,000. Maybe more, maybe more. I didn't count. I'm just going by information that I read. 60,000, 80,000. How many people really ran away from Europe in the late 30s? Because you know what people said? When I see something is coming, I'll run away. Really? What if the border will be closed and you can't run away? Mr. Goldstein, who said the border will be open for you to run away? You know how many German Jews said, if I see something happening, I'll run away? Yeah, where are you going to run, you fool? Who says you can run? Now again, I know people, they can't fathom, what? A Holocaust in this country? Now again, don't take my words, and the thing is that I'm not necessarily coming and saying, there's going to be a Holocaust here. It's an option, because the Kadosh Baruch Hu has right now under his sleeve 10 options. Natural disasters, nuclear attack, war, radiation, Holocaust. Hashem has it prepared from all directions. Hashem has a star, a planet, hovering over Earth as we speak right now. People think it's an invention. The Zohar talks about the planet of fire 7 different places in the Zohar. There's a planet. I don't have to call it a planet. It's definitely not a comet. They call it Nibiru, or Planet X. Now, it's not going to hit Earth, but if Chas v'Shalom, one of the debris that is following it will fall into this planet, oy va'avoy, what's going to happen here. A few already fell, by the way. One fell a few years ago in front of the coast of Brazil. One fell in Siberia. When I'm saying one fell, I'm talking about a little rock. The one that fell on the coast of Brazil, 700 kilometers from the water, hit the ocean in an impact of maybe 10 nuclear bombs that were filled on Nagasaki in Japan, but nobody felt it, 700 kilometers from the shore. They said the rock was 6 meters. You know what 6 meters? 30 feet. Not even, it's 20 feet. What happens if a rock that is 500 meters falls into the ocean? You're going to have here a tsunami, a 300-foot tsunami, that's going to come and wash half this country. Have you ever questioned why in the last couple of years the National Reserves, the headquarters of the CIA, and any official government agency moved all their offices to Missouri and Dallas and St. Louis in the center of the country? Why? Because the water will not get there. But do you think they don't know? Think NASA doesn't know? They founded this planet already 50 years ago. They know everything. They know much more than what you think. So Hashem has everything set up. I'll do it however I want to do it. But we're talking about anti-Semitism because this is something that people can relate. Tell somebody that the vaccines is poisonous and it will kill a person. No, that's nonsense. To tell somebody the food is poison, this is poison, but the anti-Semitism is in your face. And some people actually feel the slap to the face. I know personally a few people who got a few punches to their face. And if you think it's normal, it's not normal. And you know what's the joke here? I see sometimes videos bringing a professional martial artist to teach the congregation how to jump on the attacker. What are you talking about? And you think with a 5-day course in a shul, you can jump on a terrorist that's coming to you with a gun? What are you talking about? You think you can deal with this? Somebody running to you with a knife? There's more Arabs here in New York than in Israel. I've never seen anything like it. Every corner you see the Arabs. Praying on the floors, telling you in your face, I came here, and this is exactly what the prophecies were saying 2,000, 2,500 years ago. It says the children of Ishmael will cause havoc in the world. They're going to come here, and they're going to turn the whole place around. So now you have some congresswomen here. It's not so far away where you're going to have a president, police commissioners, generals. Either way you're looking at it, it's all directions. So the bottom line is, don't freak out, don't lose your sense of being normal or calm. Act smart. Because we are in such an exciting time. Mashiach is coming. And can you imagine? Thousands of years, generations are waiting for the coming of Mashiach. Great Mekubalim, great Tzaddikim, all the Tanaim, yearning for the coming of Mashiach. And we are the ones that maybe will see it. I'm saying maybe because I don't think everybody will see it. But it's a very exciting time. Can you imagine seeing Mashiach? I think people will just faint when they see such a thing. Most people I don't think they can even fathom how it would look when Mashiach comes. Can you imagine something like that?